Where do I start, man?
Let's start with your truck.
Start with the truck. All right. What ended up happening was I was at the lights, left lane, normal standard day. You know, I was going my thing. I was planning out. I was actually thinking in my brain, get my shit done, and then try to do like a brainstorm of things I could do for this. Anyways, unfortunately that didn't happen because there was one of those tippers, the dog and box, the tip trucks. They call them dog and boxes or some shit like that. They said they left lane. I remember he was in my lane. His tires were in my lane, and it was pretty tight as it is. And I did question it was kind of not my fault, like in that sense, but I shouldn't have been there. But nonetheless, what happened was lights went green, and this guy was like in a rush. It was just green. Burp, burp, burp. Bro, he took out
sound effects.
He his back the back tray or the back the trailer clipped the front of my car, snapped my mirror. Remember just going sideways onto the curb. We'll post pictures up. Well, hopefully we will. Anyways, box went, the door didn't open, so then I was stuck in the truck in a bit, and then I remember he just kept driving. I'm like, fuck. I go, beep. I'm pressing the bell. I go, what do I do? Like, I go, bro, surely he stuffed the tires up. Like, I'm sure the axle bent. Okay, it wasn't moving as, and it did bend because at that time I just left it there. I ran out, like I got out. I'm going, nah, this guy. Surely he felt it, bro. Like it was, like it was just scraping, mirror snap, tire. Cause he pushed me off the road and put me onto the curb. Like you can use your imagination to just think, well, what happened there? Anyway, ran off. I was just stunned. Like obviously I was in a bit of shock because it happened. But then I was like, what do I do now? I'm looking. I seen a driver. Thank God he was delivering kegs to the pub right opposite the intersection. It was a massive intersection, Enmore Road, Edgware Road. He goes, oh mate, lifts his hand. Yes mate. He goes, the pub manager's looking at the video footage. As soon as he said that, I was like, all right, beautiful. The guy's caught on video and he's just like, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm the only guy that's saying that he didn't feel it and he drove off. But everyone that I've told, he goes, nah, there's no way that guy felt it. I go, it is a big truck. Like big trucks, you don't feel certain things.
So everyone's saying they haven't felt it? Or?
No. Everyone's saying that the guy would have felt it 100%, and he drove off intentionally. Anyways, I got the video footage, but the story doesn't end there. So obviously, you go straight to insurance. Thank God I was insured. Dealing with insurance companies are a hassle, man. I called them 3 times and I still couldn't get the claim through. It took the 4th time to get the claim through. Anyways, I decided it was a hot day. It was hot and humid. And I'm like, fuck this, man. I go, day's already fucked. I go, I'm just going to get in the truck, turn it on, put the aircon on. I go, why not? Anyways, the truck was bad. It was just every second person. You're all right, mate. You're all right. Someone ended up calling the police and saying someone was trapped in the truck and they weren't getting out. So guys, no bullshit. I'm trying to talk to this the insurance guy, and out of nowhere, highway patrol shows up. Then another copper car shows up. Then another copper car shows up.
Getting raided.
Cause I'm like, I go, nah, this isn't for me. There must be something around here. Cause a fire brigade shows up. Cause ambulance shows up. I'm thinking it's the Blondie too. You know the ambulance show on Channel 9. There's one blondie, the like loudmouth one. She showed up. I was like, and like I'm looking, I'm going, oh no way, because I'm talking to this shit.
Maybe I am trapped.
No, the highway patrol comes running, and he's like, he goes, mate, you're alright. He goes, you're alright. You all good? Yeah. He goes, are you trapped? I go, I open the door. I go, no. I go, don't tell me this is all for me. He goes, no. He goes, yeah. I go, what do you mean? I go, I didn't report it. I didn't call anyone. He goes, no, someone reported that you were stuck in the truck. I'm going, oh, seriously? I go, oh, what a waste of resources. Like, honestly, I go, bro, the amount of police that showed up for this. Anyways, they came, highway patrol pissed off, as usual, because, he had to, he realised someone ran a stoplight or he parked on the wrong side of the road, so he's got to go, revenue raise, the prick. He pissed off, didn't care, didn't ask if I was all right or anything.
Back to your truck.
No. Like, I know in past episodes I've given it to police. Not police per se, but I've given it to highway patrol. Highway patrol are scum. I'll stick to that. But the police officer that did come, the constable that took my report, thank God, I gained an event number from that, so I didn't have to go hassle the police station about that. But they took my report, ambulance and everyone pissed off. Took the report, bro. I think my transmission's gone. There was transmission fluid leaking everywhere. I reversed because I thought it was stuff, but it was stuff because I couldn't turn my steering wheel.
Yeah.
So I'm about 90% sure that it's written off. It just got to the repairer today, so they're gonna get a report by Monday. But yeah, that was a stress. I mean, obviously that's my livelihood, so I've been pretty anxious at the moment, waiting on that. But I mean, there's always something to be positive about, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The whole world reacted
that
to
was
you.
my Wednesday. Yeah, it was kind of nice getting that attention. You know, it was like all these people rushing for me, but when they disappeared, it was a shit mood. I went to Stanmore Station and caught a train home, which was enlightening because I was still making my claim to insurance, and these schoolgirls jumped into the train. I couldn't, like, bro, I'm trying to, because this is the fourth time now. I'm like, bro, I've already called you guys. The lady hanged up.
Yeah.
And then the police came and I couldn't make the second report. Then the third one hanged up again and they didn't call me back. So I was like, to the fourth person, I was like, look, this is my fourth attempt. Please call me back. I will answer. Anyways, on the train now, I'm making the claim. Fourth attempt. It's school hour. Peak hour. Everyone's going home. All these Asian girls just jump in. Bro, I swear to God, I actually, like, out of frustration, was like, bro, shut up. Like, I'm trying to make this claim, you know, because I'm speaking pretty loud too. But then I realized, like, what a jerk off I must be to tell these people to shut up in public transport, you know. Anyways, like, it was nice to catch a train. Don't get me wrong, because I haven't caught a train in yonks. But yeah, that was frustrating. I mean, the missus came and picked me up from the station, and yeah, that was my shit day. Still got paid for the day, which was cheering. Thanks work. But yeah.
So how does this lead into your second problem?
Well, I used a private vehicle, which is my wife's car. This one, believe it or not, there was actually the individual was angry at me because I was looking for parking. Okay, and so he was in a bit of a rush, and he was already up my ass, like he was riding me, and he beeped, and like I got frustrated, but I was like my missus tells me to calm down a lot, and you know, don't react so much. So like I put the hand, I'm like, what are you beeping at? Anyways, this guy was swerving in and out, and I'm like, I wasn't playing with him at all. I was just like, I was looking for a place to do a U-turn so I can go back to the location that I had to go. This fucking dickhead. Oh, man. Like, anyways, it didn't start. I was already frustrated, so imagine, I'm already frustrations here, you know. Anyways, I went to do the U-turn. Bro, he didn't realize I was going left, and he was trying to go around me. So then when I went to attempt to go back into my lane, all I just see in the back is, oh, fuck. You know, he slammed the brakes and he touched the bumper. Like, he cracked a bit of the paint and the bumper's a little bent. Oh, bro. As soon as that happened, it was like, bro, you know what went through my mind? My missus was going to lose her shit at me too. She was going to be like, oh, you know, this guy, oh, you know, he took I told him not to take the car, but he took the car anyways. And, you know, like that went through my mind, and it was instant. I was like, bro, she's going to do my head in, and, you know, oh, fuck. So I started punching the steering wheel. I'm like, fuck, this can't, okay, is this guy for real? The guy stopped, and then I'm like, oh, cuz I don't know why, but I was very considerate about the other people in traffic, and I was like, you know how they say, or most car accidents, they just stop?
Yeah.
And then they just take the pictures, they talk,
Yeah,
and then
talk in the middle of the
I was
road,
considerate, cuz it was a one-lane thing. I'm not going to hold up traffic. Just got, you know, I don't know. That was my idea, but then it would have made sense because it would have helped identify. Even though it's a rear collision, like, he's automatically at fault. Doesn't matter. That's not where it ends. You know, I still need to see this guy. So he follows me. I turned into the alleyway. We got out, and this prick comes out. Like, no. I came out guns blazing. Like, I just needed any excuse to go physical. Like, I was ready. Like I know I must sound like a fucking hero, but I was ready to go. Because I was ready to hit someone. That's all I'm going to say.
We just like to say that we don't condone physical violence, especially in times of
just
car
all added up,
accidents.
cuz I was already frustrated, annoyed at the world. Like, I was having a decent day until that prick came along. Got out.
I feel like I'm your censor. Like, we don't condone half the shit anyone does.
I'm just being honest.
There
This
you
was
go.
my experience.
So you
know?
got out- you got
Whether
out of
it
the
was
car.
right or wrong, this was the experience. I'm going to tell it up front. So this poor bloke, he was freaking out. Like, he was shaking. I got out. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I kicked the fucking, like, I went and looked down and I kicked the bumper. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I go, I want to hear your fucking excuse now. I go, what the fuck is your problem? Like, he's already in the car and he's probably thinking, oh, fuck, you know, this one guy's coming out, you know, this angry guy.
This guy's going to kill me.
And then I'm like, oh, get the fuck out. Like, you know, he gone out, and then like you can see him shaking. His fingers were shaking, dude. I go, get your fucking license out. Like, bro, I was just ready to, like, any excuse.
They give me $50.
No, anyway, I ended up apologizing to him. Don't get me wrong. Anyway, you know, I go, bro, he had the audacity to fucking argue with me. Can you believe that? He came out, he goes, oh, mate. I go, bro, I can't fucking believe it. I go, 2 fucking accidents in 2 days. I go, brother, are you? I go, oh, bro, like, I'm being eccentric, you know, I'm just being erratic. I'm just everywhere. Like, I'm opening the doors. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I was that confused. I was that flustered. Poor bloke, like, you know, he goes to his car, grabs the license, brings it out, and, you know, I'm like, all right, you know, relax, like, you know, you're not going to do nothing. Like, I'm not, like, if I hit this guy, I'm just going to make it worse for myself. So I relaxed, you know, that little voice, like, that little echo that's trying to come out. Like, you know, don't do it. But, I ended up apologizing. Like, he gave me the license. He was very cooperative, which I appreciate. I told him, I go, bro, at least you had the decency to not fucking run away like the other fuckwit. And you know what the bloke had to say? He goes, oh, mate, he goes, I think you're driving. He goes, needs to be questioned if you're having 2 accidents. And I go, don't you fucking start. I go, I don't need your shit either. I go, bro, my missus is going to hammer me now. I go, bro, I'm going to put all the pressure my missus puts on me on you. I go, like, as soon as I got the address, I was like, bro, if he puts up any bullshit, he changes his story. I know where he lives. He's going to cop a visit from me. That's all I was thinking. I didn't say that to him, of course.
Secondly, we don't condone stalking people and arriving at their houses.
You got to understand, I was angry, so all these bullshit thoughts go through your mind. You know what I mean? We're only human. Of course, I didn't do any of that. I didn't say any of that to them. I ended up apologizing. I'm like, look, mate, I'm sorry. You know, this that bloody happened. I don't mean to. And he was nice. He was very understanding. Yeah, no worries, mate. And then he was like bum chums on the phone. Oh, hey, mate, how you going? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, I'm still kind of pissed off that this happened because now I've got to go out and I've got to go get a quote. He hasn't made the claim yet. He's like, I rang my insurance and they're like, it'll probably be cheap enough for you to just pay instead of having to worry about paying an excess, which I was like, all right, fine. I'm going to send the quote to you. Pull up any trouble, brother. You know what's going to happen. That's all. You know, I didn't say that to him. I just like, don't make this hard for me, please. And yeah, that fuckwit.
So what did you learn from these lessons, Inan?
Bro,
drive better. Everything.
But that's the problem. I'm not at fault.